Good morning, Wildcats. Today is Friday, April 30th, the National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day. I'm Ben Nielsen, and welcome to WCTZ News. But first, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's episode of WCTZ News is sponsored by Gentle Dental. The friendly team and skilled dental professionals are devoted to restoring and enhancing the natural beauty of each patient's smile. Today's episode of WCTZ News is also sponsored by Twins Car Wash. Visit them on Wickham Road in Melbourne. Missing Powder Puff, Melbourne High School, and Vieira aren't. Here's Andrew Caddy with a story.
Powder Puff has been cancelled this year by West Shore. However, Melbourne and Vieira high schools plan to host their own Powder Puff.
Every school was required to submit a Path to Yes proposal for any activity that they wanted to do at their particular schools. Now, I'm not quite sure how these larger schools got Powder Puff approved, and I'm not going to speak for them. But we felt it was more advantageous for us in terms of a safety standpoint to do senior activities, to do Spirit Week, to do a senior dinner, minus the Powder Puff event, which can get very, let's just say, get very rambunctious with individuals not wearing masks and running around, and we worried about transmission and quarantines during something like that.
It's a little annoying to hear that other schools got it passed because I think that we definitely could have, especially because we are a smaller school.
We put together a very good plan to make sure we could do activities to include games and things like that are social distance, but we didn't feel we could do enough crowd control and keep social distancing by doing Powder Puff.
I appreciate all that they've done for us. Like, they're trying to give us stuff, but it's just not the same.
We've had sports this entire year, and I mean, there's a lot of crowds that show up at our sports anyways. Like, I've gone to a couple basketball games, and it's been absolutely crowded.
In every one of those events, we followed the CDC guidelines specifically, and those CDC guidelines are 25% capacity.
Just give us Powder Puff so we can have a fun senior year. We already got prom taken away from us. We have a senior dinner, but like, that's just not the same thing.
A hard decision made. Administration has decided not to have Powder Puff, thinking about our seniors. At WCTZ News, this has been Andrew Caddy.
Now to Kishan Ramchandani with a story on the could-be district winners.
Just when the lacrosse team was eyeing the promised land of the playoffs, COVID-19 showed its ugly self again. The lacrosse season was canceled due to COVID-19 last season, and it seems to be a reoccurring theme.
Before the season ended, we had won 6 games and lost 6 games. We beat Satellite Monday night, and we were doing really well. We had made it to the district semifinals, and we were going to face Holy Trinity Wednesday night when we got quarantined.
I believe we could have made it. We could have definitely given Holy Trinity a run for their money, and then having beaten them, we could have won the district. I'm just trying to stay positive, It sucks with how we went out getting COVID and then not being able to play Holy Trinity in the semifinals.
I really think we could have made it to the district championship at least. Unfortunately, it's the second year in a row that COVID ended our season.
I have very high hopes for next season. I'm really excited to play next year, and I think we have a really good chance. West Shore's coming, and I can't wait.
We're a young team, but I think next year and the year after that will be a really good team. The core of our team will be juniors, and all with a lot of experience, a lot of playing time. So I think we can make it far next year. We are only losing one senior this year, Chris Saladino. He is a starting defender, so it is a big role to fill.
It being my senior year, I was pretty sad about the whole quarantine because I wanted to play one more game at least with my team, and I'm trying to look at the positives. We went out winning, our first district game, which for West Shore lacrosse was the first in history, and I wish the boys the best of luck next season.
This has been Kishan Ramchandani reporting for WCTZ News.
Good shot. Stay tuned after the credits for the alma mater. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of WCTZ News, sponsored by Gentle Dental and Twins Car Wash. This has been Ben Nielsen. Have an amazing day, Wildcats.